Hello Highlanders and welcome to another Hewes News episode. On this week's episode, we will have morning announcements and then a cooking segment. After that, we will have art lesson by Mr. King. And lastly, we will have the weather. First, let's have morning announcements.
There are no morning announcements, Hughes. Have a great rest of your day.
Now, let's have Nick's cooking segment.
Hi, today we're going to be making frozen butterbeer. The ingredients you will need are butterscotch ice cream topping, I'm using caramel, whipped cream, and cream soda. I recommend using Teddy's. To get things started off, you want to put your butterbeer into the freezer. Do not use a glass bottle. Put it in for 2 hours if it's room temperature, and 1 hour if it's already been refrigerated, and then check it every 15 minutes after that. When your butterbeer has sufficiently frozen, then you want to open it up outside. It may just explode. Don't ask me how I know that. Next, pour your cream soda into a glass. If it still isn't slushy enough for you, then I recommend putting it back into the freezer and checking it every 5 minutes. After that, pour the caramel or butterscotch sauce into the cream soda. Do as much as you want. The more the better. At least that's what I say. After that, you want to mix it all up with the knife, since if you use a spoon or a fork, the caramel sauce will get stuck to it and you won't get the caramel flavor. Or butterscotch flavor, whichever you want to use. The only difference between butterscotch and caramel is one uses white sugar and the other one uses brown sugar. Then put on some whipped cream. You can do as much as you want. This is how much I put in. After that, you're gonna want to pour some caramel over your whipped cream to make it look the best it possibly can and taste the best you possibly can. Like I said earlier, the more caramel, the better. All that's left to do is to grab your drink and go watch the Harry Potter movie. All of the ingredients are in the description below. Have a great day.
Now let's see a tutorial by Mr. King.
Okay, good morning, Hughes. This is Mr. Kang back with the miniature art lesson. So we're going to continue where we left off last time on how to draw the human face. So once you get this point and you should have sort of a 4-quadrant an upside down egg, then we're ready to put in the eyes right here. So the eyes basically are going to go in the center of each area. And if you can imagine like 5 eyes going across, that's how many would fit across the front of the human head. So you can sort of divide like that and see if 1, 2, approximately the same size. 1 would be here, and then 1 at the end. So it would go like right in this area. And the shape of the eyes would be like an almond shape. So you want to put that right here. Some people do an oval. I think an almond shaped works a little better, where it's a little thicker on this side and then smaller on this side. So once you get the placement and the size, they should be about equal. It doesn't have to be exact, because although we think the left and the right side of the faces are exactly the same, oftentimes it's not if you look at yourself. So one eye might be bigger or smaller, so it's fine not to get it perfectly the same. But what you do want is to get the area right here the same, so it looks like it's a little further off. So I'm going to bring this in a little bit and cut the corner off. So you have the placement for the eyes here. Now the shape of the eyes, the size, you can change that any way you want. And then I want to just point out where the nose goes, and that would be halfway right here, in between the eye line and the chin. So sort of find the halfway point here, then put a slightly curved line, and that's where we're going to draw the nose. And then the mouth will go halfway again. So just remember, half for the eye, half for the nose, and then half of that would be where the mouth would go, and we'll put the mouth right here. So we'll continue with that next week, and then we'll put in the nose and then the mouth. Have a great week. Take care.
Lastly, we have the weather report.
Welcome to the weather report. On Thursday, it's going to be in the 60s and the 50s, mostly sunny, but also windy. Friday, you're going to expect some temperatures between the 60s and the 40s. It's going to start having showers during the PM times. And on Saturday, you're going to have weather temperatures of 60 to 40, and just regular showers throughout the whole day. Sunday, it's going to have morning showers in the 60s to the 40s. Monday, it's going to have a little bit of few showers, not that much as you would expect. Tuesdays, it's going to have morning showers once again, and Wednesday, we'll have no showers at all, just partly cloudy. Thank you for listening to the weather report.
Thank you, Isabel, for the weather, and thank you, Highlanders, for watching another Hewes News. See you next time.